Is this working? Um, let's have a look. Right, okay, well, as per usual, I shall have my own stream up on my phone so I can actually see the chat while I'm doing other stuff, I guess. Let's get this working. Hello, Cubing Kid. Hello, Mario Gamer. Right, no, it's not letting me do that. That's really, really annoying, but obviously completely expected. Okay, there we go. It currently says there's 2 people watching and 2 people have commented, so maybe that's correct. Right, just to start with, I'm going to see if I can solve this. So, I did solve this yesterday on the stream, of course. I discovered there was a solution guide in the box, which I'm glad I didn't see while solving it because it made it a bit more exciting when I did manage to solve it. However, it looks like, yeah, it's quite a bit easier than I thought. Well, I say quite a bit easier. Like, there's still some challenging bits of it. And I don't expect many people to solve it at Stevenage. I think I'll bring it there and just have it there to challenge people. Yes, the Naka Cracker is Britain's toughest 10k, which I won last year. Well, I say last year, this year, yeah. So it actually says on the thing that you're supposed to like get the middle layer edge blocks first. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to solve the yellow layer and then okay, bye Cubing Kid, and then try and find a way to solve some other bits. So there we go. That's 2 F2L pairs solved. Um, right. Flip that. This is a challenging bit. No, this is so that's 2 flipped edges, but how do I unflip them? Um, Going quite a long way back. I think I can do it without too much difficulty now. I hope so. I could be very, very wrong. Uh, Three F2L pairs. Okay, so the edges are in. So if I take these out and then put them in the correct places, there we go. Okay, so that's the first layer done, and then yeah, do just what I figured out last time, and then we use algorithms on the sheet to finish it off. So there are a few cases. I really don't like the way, like, I mean, there's no way you, maybe you can see it. Yeah, I really don't like the way that they just say, like, an R move is one move, when obviously it's really 2 moves. It's just you're not supposed to only turn it once. Um, yeah, a lot of tutorials do that on puzzles like this, where it's like, yeah, you can't really turn that. Okay, right, so let's do this algorithm here. F2, L2, R2, D, R2, D prime, L2, D, R2, D prime, R2, F2. solve two of them, and then I just need to do the same algorithm again here. I mean, I guess the thing is, do I actually care about memorizing these algorithms and doing them? No, not really. Right, well, let's get on to what actually people are actually here for. Oh, makes chat more fun. Oh, okay. Shall I do a super chat? um, hmm. Um, ID key. Let's see. We'll see. Who knows? Don't know what's going to actually happen. Right, okay. Time to do this. So this is the 4x4 mirror cube. And I'm going to unbox it blindfolded. And the trouble is with doing this is that nobody can actually see what I'm doing. Well, nobody. I can't see any messages. That's the point. You can obviously see what I'm doing, but I can't see all the chat that could be going on. So you could, yeah, sadly you could spam the chat with horrible stuff that I don't want to see, but I won't see it until after I've finished. But anyway, this is the pink version. So I'm going to put my blindfold on and well, let's just make sure that everything's correct. So you could see me and my blindfold being on. So I cannot see the 4x4 mirror cube. Oh yeah, playing around with scissors blindfolded, probably not a good idea. But it's fine. I'm not going to cut myself, am I? Um, it's a lot easier with a Shank Shell 4x4 mirror. Didn't have plastic wrapping, if I remember correctly. Okay, right. Just get rid of the plastic wrapping. So remember, I can't see anything you post in the chat. I guess there's some accessories box there, but I'm blindfolded, so I don't need to worry about that. Right, okay, so this is the 4x4 mirror cube. Right, I guess we scramble it. Um, and then, oh yeah, I forgot to already be on CS timer. Right, let's put this behind my back. Oh. Okay, right. Hi, Ronnie Hannah. Yeah, okay. So, let's put the blindfold back on. Where's the spacebar? Spacebar is here. Okay. Is it starting? Let's just make. Yep, good. Okay. Okay, right. So, 4x4 mirror blindfolded. Let's try and find the big centerpieces. Tall ones. That's even taller. That's same height. Center number one is solved. Another center. Centers solved, I think. not that one. Maybe it's that one there. Yes, okay. So that's third centre done. Fourth centre done. And fifth and sixth centre done. So centres are solved. Obviously I have no idea whether the colour scheme is correct. Guess I'll find that out during F2L. Now I've just got to find the correct edge pieces. No. Okay, that's one edge solved. It's not another edge, that's just randomly solved. Okay. It's the one I've solved. Wait a minute, that's not solved. Unless thought I'd solved one. It seems to have disappeared. Where's it gone? No, I don't know. I haven't solved one yet. Oh dear. Right. Okay. No. That is one edge done. Right. So start. So be careful to preserve it. And the centres, of course. Where is that piece? It's not that one there, because that was the wrong way round anyway. Okay. So it's a long, thin piece. No. No, quite right. Could it be that one? Don't think so. Let's try. No, that's way too big. This is the trouble, trying to find the right piece. Blindfolded is quite difficult. Okay, well let's just give up on that one for now and try and find a different one. It's already solved, Daniel. Do not mess it up. There we go, there's another one. Right, okay. Yep, that's the third one. There we go, fourth one. Let's make sure I don't mess any of these up. Right, that is four. I don't want to rotate it. No, I'm not going to do that. I remember when I did that years ago, solving big cubes. Like, oh, was that just solved? Okay, looks like I've got a 3/5 one that I didn't expect. Okay. Oh, there's a 3/6 one as well. Sure. Careful, don't destroy any. Small, small. No, not small enough. Right. Short, insert it in the right place. Okay. There's only one more left to solve in the layers. Right, where's the free slot? It's there. Okay. So now it's just a case of matching them up and making sure not to destroy anything else. So those match up, so we take that piece out, then match them up, back, right. Now it's just these two that need flipping. Right, okay, so that is all of the edges solved. Right, okay, so now it's just 3x3 stage. Oh, where's the largest side? It's not largest, it's tallest, isn't it? Right, tallest side. Pieces. yes, of course, because the colour scheme's wrong. Right, okay. So I have to do that, and then that, and then there. Which one was it? Where was it? No, where was it? Where was it? Had it. Right, there we go. Okay, so final one now. That is a cross solved. Now F2L. I say F2L, I'm obviously not actually doing F2L, I'm just inserting corners randomly and hoping they're correct because that's all I can really do. Anywhere, then it must be one of the bottom layer corners. That's not quite right. And I say that's not quite right. Is that because the colour scheme's wrong? Let's find the corresponding edge. No, I think that is the correct corner and the colour scheme's wrong, which means I have to do that, track that. Matches that now. Colour scheme must still be wrong. Does that also match anything else? Let's have a look. So it matches that and that. Does it also match that? No. Does it also match that? Yes. Oh dear. So that must be the colour scheme, surely. Completely lost track of time, so I have no idea. But that's wrong now. Oh right, okay. Right. Right, okay. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. Where is the cross edge now? It's there. Okay. Right. we've got one corner correct. Okay. Corner's not going to go anywhere. Okay, that's two corners. Three corners. Almost solved a face. There we go. Right, that is one face solved. Right, okay, so we've got to find, so that matches that up. Just that up. Which side is that going to go on? So look. Yes, okay. I do not have OLL. No, I do have OLL parity. Yeah, I do have OLL parity. Okay. Right, I'm going to do the most obvious one I know. Right, that is solved. Do I attempt OLL and PLL? Yes, I'm going to attempt OLL and PLL. Right, okay, so I've got PLL. So these are solved. So it's a U. No, it's not a U perm, it's PLL parity. Okay, right. Right. No idea if anyone's still around watching that, but there we go. That was a 20-minute solve of the 4x4 mirror cube blindfolded. I guess I get to see it. It is pink. Why did I end up with a pink one? Yep. This is the Diane Cheng 4x4 mirror, and it's pretty good. It's a shame I'm not sure if I was actually faster at solving this than I was when I did the Sheng Shell one blindfolded. But this is obviously a lot better. But who cares? This is kind of the question, isn't it? It's like, oh, it's a 4x4 mirror cube. Is anybody really going to pay double the price for it to have magnets? Obviously it turned well. It's got a bit of corner cutting. It's fully magnetic. I think it has it got a magnetic core as well? I don't really care. Right, okay. Well, I've solved the 4x4 mirror blindfolded. Right, I'm just going to do a few of these quickly. So these are the new Warrior series. So essentially the cheapest magnetic cubes on the market. Um, I'm going to do the 2x2 first. So I'm not sure if I've listed this yet. If I have, it will probably be like £6 or something. Warrior. G Warrior 2x2M. Yes, it's 5.95. Right. Okay. Well, let's. Okay. Well, it's quite loud. It is not bad, but when you've got for like £1 more, you've got like the GM Pro. It's going to be hard for it to compete, I think. Let's get a new session. Clear all my 4x4 solves from that session. Okay. Oh, look at this 2x2 scramble. Just watch how bad at 2x2 I am. Okay. Oh, right. And I can't start timers properly, which just makes things even worse. Yeah, it's basically a worse performing GM Pro. Um, I mean, it's completely frosted, whereas the GM Pro has glossy plastic. That's kind of the biggest difference. But I can't really see this having much use case. Obviously, maybe it's better with setup, but this is a £6 cube. It's not supposed to be better with setup. Okay. And I can't start timers properly because I don't hold it down long enough. Okay. One. Not often I get ones on 2x2, is it? Let's see. Let's do. I guess it's 2x2. I can do an average of 12, can't I? Right. I probably already have done an average of 12, but I just can't start timers properly because they don't start when you think they've started. Yeah, right, fine. I give up. I'm not going to do an average of 12 if the timer won't start when it's supposed to. Why do I have to hold down the spacebar for multiple seconds? Time of keeping space down 0. There we go. Right. That solves that issue. Alright, okay. So there's also a new Warrior 4x4. Is this... Did I list this? I think I did. Yep. So it's 7.95 or 9.95 for the UV coated version. Wow. Right, so let's unbox the standard Warrior 4x4, the cheapest magnetic 4x4 on the market. Although I think it's technically tied with the YJ Pocket 4x4, but obviously, okay, the cheapest full-size magnetic 4x4 on the market. Right, okay, so I mean it's completely frosted. Might start to confuse me a bit. Oh, this puzzle doesn't have different heights of the layers? Oh, okay. Got to get used to that. Not quite sub 40, but not bad for a £8 4x4. We can try the UV coated one, which will probably be a lot better knowing Chi. They Is it a worse performing GM Pro? Potentially, but it's also cheaper. Not bad. It is slightly lacking in corner cutting, which might be an issue, but other than that, it feels very good. So let's try the 4x4 UV coated. So this is £9.95, making it the first sub £10 UV coated magnetic 4x4 on the market. Yeah, okay. This feels pretty good. Still a bit lacking on corner cutting. I'm sure the GAN 4x4 would be able to cut that. Obviously, there is questions with corner cutting, like would it be better if I loosen the tensions? I don't know. Yeah, it is pretty tight. So maybe that's why. Maybe they just don't want it to pop. Which is fair enough. It is a budget cube. Most of the people getting it probably don't know much about cubes. Oh, let's try Yao. Don't don't do Yao much, but I do know how to solve a 4x4 with Yao. Still faster to do that, and then the scene. Yeah. It needs some setup, some loosening of the tensions. I think it's designed to just be completely unpoppable out of the box, but so that people don't complain. But ultimately, like, it needs to be loosened. Should I loosen it now? She loves having the cheapest of everything, possibly. Um, I'm not too sure about that. They certainly do have the cheapest magnetic 2 to 4 now. Tensioning 4x4s can be a bit annoying. Quite difficult to actually get the screw to turn sometimes. Um, no, it's just not turning. Well, I'll leave it for now. There's potential here, but right now it's not that good. I'll do one more solve in the UV coated version. Let's not do Yao this time. Okay. Now let's make it an average of 5. Hello, Cubing Geeks, welcome. If you scroll back, you can see me doing the 4x4 mirror blindfolded. Probably a bit more exciting than just some random 4x4 solves, but it is what it is now. Okay. Let's have a look before I go on to the 11x11, because I think I do have time. Oh, look, all I missed in the Dynatrain 4x4 mirror cube unboxing was a screwdriver. Right. Well, I'll be back in a minute or two, and there's an 11x11 waiting. No idea if people are still watching. The goal is clearly irrelevant. Oh, goal ended. Time ended before reaching the goal. Shall I have fun with this? Start goal. Wow, 30 minutes. Yeah, right. Okay. So this is the Mosheng 11 by 11, which is a slightly cheaper magnetic 11 by 11 than the Diane Sheng. They've also released a non-magnetic version, which maybe I should get, but I haven't yet. Okay, so a few slight lockups there I have to be careful with. It just catches. I don't know why it just catches there. Right, okay. Well, let's see if I can get it right this time. Yesterday I failed with the 10 by 10, but can I succeed with the 11 by 11? Yep, I have tried out the new GAN 4x4. In fact, you can literally watch my unboxing video right now. 5L prime, 4L2, 4U prime, D2, B, 5U2, 4, no, that's 3F, that's 4F, 4F, 4U, 4R, R, well, 2R really, 3L2, 5D2, D prime, L, 5U, G prime, U, B2, 3U, 4B2, 4U, R prime, come on, stop locking up, 4D prime, U, R2, 3F, R prime, R, 5B, 4B2, 4F2, 5F prime, 3F prime, 3B prime, 5U prime, 5B, 4U2, R prime, 5L prime, okay, D, 5U, 5D2, R2, F, 4D, 3D prime, F2, R prime, 5B, F4 prime. I hope I haven't redone something. If anyone's curious, yes, I'm just the really sad, silly person that's willing to actually try and correctly scramble an 11 by 11. I don't recommend it, it is pointless, but I do want to get it right. And I have got it right before. Right, so is this correct? Let's find out. Right, do I see the very end? Right, okay. No, that's completely wrong. Okay, what happened there? Oh dear, I try so hard and I fail miserably. And that is completely wrong. Not even close. Right, okay. So, time to solve the 11 by 11. Hopefully, it won't take too long. Right. See, it's timer. Okay. It's a very nice bar there. I'm going to have to make use of it. I usually solve middle bars first, but no, looks too good to give up. No. Just stop it right now. Stop locking up. It's kind of a shame when I'm shouting at a cube for locking up. Not good marketing, but obviously I've got to be. I can't just pretend it's as good as the Diansheng. It's clearly better than previous stuff from Shengshao, though. I just cannot explain some of these lockups I keep getting. I didn't ping you. I mentioned it on Discord, didn't I? Come on, stop looking up. I guess it's not going to automatically. Like, whenever I upload a video, it automatically goes on Discord now. But I mean, I'm not going to at everyone for streams. I don't think that's going to make my server very happy. Diansheng or Shangxiao? Oh, obviously like Diansheng, but it's more expensive. As you can see here, this just has some weird lockups that I can't explain. Sort of two baths at the same time. Probably not. It's probably a bad idea, but I'm doing it anyway. Hopefully it will pay off. I sell cubes on speedcubing.org. Cubes. And obviously, everyone that's willing to watch me solve an 11 by 11 must really love cubes. So they should all go to speedcubing.org right now and just buy everything. Like, just absolutely everything. Like, completely clear my shelves so that when I come back into my warehouse on Monday, um, like the only stock I have left is what I bring back from Stevenage. Well, actually, like maybe people should come to Stevenage and then buy everything there as well. That'd be really nice. Buy all my one by ones. Yeah, well, if you want, there might be a discount code that allows you to buy one by one at a reasonable price. It might exist. 8,000 plus is so reasonable for a one by one. Why haven't you bought one? Or two, or three, or four, or five. I mean, I haven't sold a single black one by one in like since I changed the price. It's like, what's going on? Does nobody want one by ones anymore? enough, I have sold white one by ones, which are still £1. You're broke and you spent all your money on catnip. What's even is catnip? I don't have a cat, so I don't know stuff about cats. Up. What is wrong with you? Drugs. Legal or illegal drugs? Hmm? Stop locking up. Fed up with you locking up every solve. Yes, we are going off topic here, but what else is there to talk about? Yeah, maybe I should make a comparison with some of these big magnetic cubes. I just don't know if there's uh, enough people who care. Well, then again, there clearly are a few people that care about watching me solve an 11 by 11 for some reason, which I'm not complaining about. Um, Even if it is locking up on me all the time, which is really annoying. Somewhere that's banned it, but not the UK. Okay. Should the British government ban it? I have no idea. Stop locking up. Want to make a turn? Let me make it, please. This is not going to beat my PB on the Diane Shing. Definitely not. Of course, my PB on the Diane Shing is, I believe, 1959. It stop locking up. Should be able to do whatever time I want on you. Every time I do. What's going on here? My phone's just faded. The ultimate big Q comparison. It's in video. Yeah, maybe. Maybe at some point. Yeah, I might not even have centres done by then, which is concerning, very concerning if I don't have centres done by 20 minutes. That suggests there's something wrong with the cube, really. Stop locking up. Stop it right now. Can't explain these lockups. Like, surely Shengshou would have seen stuff like this and still released it. Have I tried getting good? Has the cube tried getting good? I don't think it's really my fault when I'm making a turn and it just won't turn because it's slightly misaligned. Like, cubes are supposed to have corner cutting in 2025. Commutator time. Okay. What? What just happened there? What did I do wrong? Okay, right, fine. Let's do which one? It right. The other cubes that was going over already happened. I've already talked about, I've already unboxed the 4x4 mirror blindfolded. I've already unboxed the um, Warrior 2x2 and 4x4, the cheapest magnetic 2x2 and 4x4 on the market, I think. Yep, centers haven't been solved in 20 minutes. That, I'm afraid to say, is clearly the cube's fault. Now, would I be better off on like a Mailong or a Qi 11 by 11? I doubt it, but I don't know. I think Shangshao have really overlooked a very obvious flaw in this. There are clearly some annoying lockups that are just not okay. It might possibly still be better than the Chi and the Mailong and the Yusha Little Magic. And of course it hasn't popped. But if you want a good 11 by 11, then there really is only one option, which is the Diansheng Galaxy 11 by 11, even if it is nearly £100. Oh no. Just as I was saying, it hasn't popped yet. It pops. Well, almost. It didn't quite pop. I think this is a problem with Shangshao. They don't have any, like, testing, it seems. They just release cubes, and they're cheap, and they work, but they don't have anyone test them. Because, like, if Shangshao had sent it over to me, I could have said, look, like, there's a problem here. And then they could have got it fixed before they released it. But then, like, surely they have somebody in the factory that sees these things and, I guess, just ignores them. And it makes it questionable. Like, is this even better than the Qi 11 by 11? Despite the magnets, like, is it even better? Because I don't have to, even though the Qi one doesn't have magnets, I don't have to be so careful to turn it accurately on the Qi one to actually make a turn. Yeah, like if just so anyone knows, like yes, the Qi 11 by 11 is the best non-magnetic 11 by 11. Best 11 by 11 for under, I think, 60, maybe £65. I'm not sure. Seriously? You've popped on me. I mean, technically this I'm allowed to finish a solve with one piece out, so I'm going to do that. It says in WCA regulations I'm allowed to do this. This isn't a WCA event anyway. What is wrong with you? It might not even be sub 30 minutes, which would be insane. Obviously, it's completely dependent on the hardware. Well, there were a few, but it wasn't quite as bad as this. Yeah, this is going over 30 minutes. Like, look, I know obviously Shang won't watch this. I don't know if Shang have anyone that speaks English on their entire stuff. But get some people to test your products. Because, yeah, it's great. You're making a magnetic 11 by 11. Brilliant. But just because it's magnetic does not mean that it's better than a non-magnetic one. You have to actually design it so that it's better than a non-magnetic 11 by 11, which Diansheng have clearly done. I suspect if you took the magnets out of a Diansheng Galaxy 11 by 11, it would still be better than the Qi in the MGC. I don't know that. I'm not going to try. But it would still be better. So, I just don't release a cube unless it's good. Right. How far back do I have to go to find my G11 by 11 unboxing video? Oh, I did make a giant cube comparison video, didn't I? Oh, yes. 461 views. Assuming I can take... When did I say still be better than the MGC? G11 by 11 unboxing. Right, okay, let's watch my own unboxing video. This is not a 10 by 10. Yes, because it's an 11 by 11. No, there is no MGC 11 by 11. I don't know why, if I mentioned MGC. I, right, okay, so how long did I take to solve the Chi 11 by 11? I look different, do I? I don't think I look especially different. Right. So it took me 23 minutes to solve a non-magnetic 11 by 11. This is a shame, really. Right. I might have to sell these off cheap. I might just have to. You pay £5 more for magnets, but the cube doesn't turn. The cube just locks up in horrible places for some weird reason that I cannot explain. You don't like the Chi budget shades? Yeah, they are a bit different. Well, you won't like the Chi Warrior 4x... Well, to be fair, the Chi Warrior 4x4 is a bit different to the normal Chi budget shades. I mean, at least it's not pink or purple like it used to be. Pink 4x4 mirror cube, of course. Right here. Which I did solve blindfolded. Right. Before we go, I'm going to solve this one more time, because I quite like this puzzle now. This 7-axis 3-layer cube. I mean, there's no way there's going to be anything on here. Yeah, right. Okay, so I just have to scramble it. You want a pink mirror 4x4? Well, you can buy one at speedcubing.org for only, how much am I charging for this? For only $23.95. Right, okay. So this is the 7-axis 3-layer cube, which I did obviously solve yesterday, but I'm getting a bit faster at it. Maybe I should do a time solve. I'm just a bit worried that I'll mess around during F2L and do something wrong. I mean, yeah, I guess it's okay for Shanks now to release bad cubes if nobody else makes the same puzzle. Oh, I've just thrown that out. Okay. So now I get the instructions out and I have a look at the algorithm for this case, which is F2 R2D, R2D prime, 2B, 2D, R2, L2, F2. There we go, 119. I mean, I'm not sure I can be bothered to try and memorize the algorithms. Maybe I'll accidentally do it at some point. But essentially, to solve this, you need to know really. Well, no, really, you only need to know one algorithm. I mean, it's got the 4 cases, but like theoretically, you could just learn one of them and then cycle around a bit, like beginners do for like students. Yeah. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just have to learn one of them. But obviously, yeah, there's no real need to know how to solve this. But yeah, alright. Thanks for watching. I'm not sure if I'll split this stream up and release some videos. I don't know. But goodbye. Unless anybody else is going to say anything.